Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everyone is well. So the Hobbit up in Dublin, aka the Irish president, he's declared that Irish people don't need to own their own homes. He can't understand the obsession with Irish people wanting to own their own homes. This is a man who I think has at least 4 homes that he owns, but he can't understand the peasants' obsession with owning their own. What you're noticing as well at the moment, it's subtle at the moment, but it will get stronger and stronger. You'll notice the call for people to downsize. So people who would say there's a couple, they're living in a 3-bedroom house, they've raised their family in that house, and the family have now all flown the nest. There's now this push for them to start resizing, moving into a small flat and letting other people have their home. And I think what is being laid is the ground is being laid for legislation that's lurking in the background, and it's been in the background for a number of years now in Ireland. And this legislation was proposed by people before profit, would you believe? Shock horror. And the legislation is called Housing for All. And in this legislation they propose to delimit the rights of Irish citizens to private property. So what that means is they want to remove Irish citizens' right to own private property. Very communist, don't you think? And the wording is quite interesting in this legislation because it uses 2 different words for the people in Ireland. It uses citizens and it uses residents. And it quite clearly says it wants to delimit the right to private property to citizens, and it wants to rehome residents. Now, the whole idea of this is that someone like myself, I'm living in a 3-bedroomed house. I would have my house compulsorily purchased, and I would be placed in accommodation that they deemed suitable for me. So that might be a 1-bedroom flat in a tower block somewhere. And my home would then be allocated to residents that they deem deserve my home. That is in the pipework, people. It is not bullshit. I'm not making this up. Google it. And I think what's happening now is they're using the housing crisis, which is purely manufactured crisis. This isn't any accident. They're using this crisis now to push that forward. And the problem is that there will be people absolutely desperate for housing who think that's a great idea. Yeah. So have a look, have a Google, look it up yourself, and you'll see what's in the pipeline. And you'll now see these subtle little hints that you're hearing. Higgins saying that we're all obsessed with owning our own homes. And this talk now that's going on about older people downsizing and people in multiple bedroom houses downsizing. It's coming, folks, and you've all got your heads up your arses, or at least the vast majority of you do. Speak soon.